Hi again, everyone. I'm Olly Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous E. And this is Anonymous E, who I was doing the series with, who had her mom. I named the new drunkie the fuck clown. But while I was sick, she emailed me, told me, she needed a break, and so this is her. This is my first correspondence with her since then. Hey, Olly. Glad to see you're back and feeling so well. I had told you it ain't over till it's over, and it's over. I no longer need to dig around in the shit of my childhood. Digging it up was messy and gross, but now I'm so glad I did it. I didn't have much of a choice. It was all coming up, and I couldn't get it to stop. In the past, this sort of work has been intentional, but this was happening to me automatically. This was all the stuff I never wanted to deal with. All the stuff that, if said out loud, would destroy my relationships with Drunkie and B. I no longer even understand why old E wanted to remain in contact with either of them. I guess I never thought about it. I just assumed family was family, and you should forgive and forget, and not judge, and forgive some more. Something about you helped me make this last push. Your honesty, fairness, and righteous anger gave me the courage to deal with the truth finally. I'm so much closer to understanding myself, and now I feel like I have a weight lifted. I'm still a bit sad. I won't say depressed. I've called myself depressed for decades now, but this feels different. It's simply sad because I no longer have a mother or older brother. You never did. That's why you're sad, because you're realizing that you never had it. And your sadness, you're right, and I've explained this before. Your sadness isn't depression. It's sadness over what was taken from you. Over the realization that, Jesus Christ, I never had a family. Biologically, I had a brother. Biologically, I had a mother. Biologically, I had a father. Realistically, I never had any of those things. That's natural, and I'd equate it to mourning two dogs that ran away after chewing up all your shoes, shitting all over your house, and impregnating the neighbor's dog. You can't chase after them because you have no shoes, and these dogs are so dumb and self-centered they don't even notice you stop chasing them, or even that it's their fault for chewing up your shoes. Nor do they care. See, I think that's a little bit of an off comparison. So you're comparing them to dogs, but dogs do know when you're mad at them, and they do care. You can guilt a dog. You can't guilt a narc. That's the difference. What your sadness isn't over the death of a dog. It's over the realization that you never had a family. You didn't even have a dog. Dogs do feel bad when they chew up your shoes. They do feel bad when they shit in the house and they see you're upset with them. Dogs hate it when you're mad at them. They hate it because they want to please you. That's the opposite of a narcissist. A narcissist is worse than a dog. That's why narcissists use dogs as a tool of their abuse. You don't even mourn these creatures. All you can mourn is what those relationships should have been and could never be. I even sometimes have a smile come up when I think how I won't have to feed them or take care of them when they abuse me anymore, and they choose it. The difference is, with a dog is you can go buy a new dog. You can't buy a new family. I think you're off with the dog comparison. You can always buy a new dog. You can't buy a new family. You always, because in the back of your mind, you always know you can get another dog. You don't know if you can get another family, and that's part of this. That's what you're feeling. That's the sadness. Like, wow, I've lived 40-something years, 30-something years, 50-something years, 60-something years. thinking I had a family, and then when you come to that moment, like, Jesus, they were never my family. I was only related to them. That's the sadness. And then you're thinking about all the things that could have and should have been different. It's different than depression. Neither of them have tried to apologize or even be accountable. B sent his annual generic and personal Christmas card as though everything was back to normal. It went in the trash. Even little bro hasn't called. I was hoping I wouldn't lose him in this mess, but I understand. I'm sure he's heard terrible things from his brother and mother. I kind of expected that. I had an excellent season sales-wise and finished paying off the business loan. This personal work I've done has shifted the way I view people and situations. I feel much less stressed when stuff goes wrong. I think my next steps should be towards my physical health and addressing my dysfunctional relationship with food. During my flood, while I had been writing you, I had no appetite and had gotten very thin again. My husband recently remodeled the kitchen and have been enjoying cooking again. Now I just need to ease myself back into some more physical activity. I'm fortunate it's always sunny here. I need to get out in the sun and get more fresh air. Yeah, the sun does help. The vitamin B just makes you feel better. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I was still had to deal with the cold up north. We had tossed the boys' basketball hoop a few months ago because the backboard was all broken out. And it wasn't even tall enough for them anymore. I went last week and got us a real decent hoop. It's tall enough for my kids who have already outgrown husband and I. Very sturdy, adjustable, and looks sharp. It's a start. And really, Olly, under this sadness, there is a part of me that feels great. I feel great because I know myself. You feel great because you know the truth. Knowing the truth is such a weight off your shoulders. When you know the truth. Unlike them, I'm growing. I won't ever stop. This is just how I am. I have an innate desire to learn about myself and the world. I feel great about that. I like the kind of wife and mother and friend I am. There is always room for improvement, but as a whole, I think I offer value to my relationships. I'm a good listener and honest. I'm creative and witty and kind-hearted. I'm gentle. I'm everything I deserve to be reciprocated back to me, and I'm not willing to accept less anymore. Thanks for guiding me along this journey and helping me see the harder truths that I didn't want to. I know it was messy and long-winded, so thank you for taking the time. I'm not going anywhere, but I think my writing is done, so the name Drunky the Fuck Clown can be handed down once more. I pray my story will help others with similar upbringings. The covert nature of my mother's abuse has been hard to see in real time. This channel helped me see what these creatures were, and so valuable. The true stories that I related to are so valuable. Thank you for your service, Olly, and God bless you, Charlene, the channel, the country, the world. Amen. Anonymous E. Well, thank you, Anonymous E. I was going to reach out to you because when you emailed me, it seemed like you were at a crossroad. I didn't want to interfere with that. I didn't want to force anything like I was trying to, look like I was after your business or after mine. And that's so, I try to let people, because you're not the first person to do that. I quite expect it with people that I work with for a while. So I know usually people are gonna find their way back, give me an update. So I'm glad I got this from you today. I really am. This actually came in as I was filming today's video about me just being here. So yeah, I know you're not gonna go anywhere. And I know you probably, even though right now you think you're not going to be writing anymore, you probably will, because you're at a nice plateau right now. You're comfortable, you see things ahead of you, but, be prepared for as you gotten this, you have this enlightenment now, you're going to be seeing things that have happened to you in your past for how they really were. So there's going to be a lot of reanalyzing and relooking at things, and it's going to drag up a lot of issues again, where even it might even seem like, God damn it, am I back to square one again? No, you're not, because you understand where it's all coming from at this point. You know, understand what your sadness is about. Your sadness, I think, is about the sadness of what could have been and what should have been. It is definitely different than depression. Okay? It's not like a dog. Dogs know when they do wrong and they care. The narcissist doesn't. So, thank you for all of your support and all your stories, Anonymous C. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your kind words that you said and all your support the entire time. I really do appreciate it. And I think what I'm going to do is, you probably know which video. If you know which videos I made, the titles, or if you even have a playlist of them that you could send me and that I could add, so I could do an Anonymous E playlist, I would appreciate it. Otherwise, if you don't, it should be easy enough for me to put that together. So I will do an Anonymous E playlist, because I have done many, many videos for you. I may even do one for treasure travel now that I think about it. Some of my long timers, I think I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I'm just thinking off the cuff. But thank you so much again for everything you've done, Anonymous E, and congratulations on just being where you are at this point. So, and I appreciate the feedback. So thank you. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Olly Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.